What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kamran, back at it again with another Battlefield 5 video. In today's video, I just want to discuss the class system in Battlefield 5. And I know they have been working on this, but I think it's a little bit kind of shitty. Not shitty, but like it can be better. It's average. It's the same shit we've gotten in every other Battlefield game. But in my opinion, in Battlefield 5, the class systems, some of them are just really unbalanced, and some are just so much more powerful than the other ones. And you probably know what I'm talking about. It's Assault. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I think in 2 weeks they're going to be having a new weapon being added. It's a carbine, and I'm kind of like don't know where it's going to go. Is it going to go with Assault? Because I know in Battlefield 4, carbines go in the Assault category. I think you can also put them in the Engineer category too, but I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. If I'm wrong, just let me know in the comment section. Could be wrong, but I'm wondering where it will go. Will it be in the Medic, or will it be in the Assault? Because I know a bunch of the people in the community want Medic to have a little bit better weapons, because in my opinion, it's not as good as Support. It's better than Recon. In my opinion, Recon is the worst class in this game. Recon is terrible, okay? I'm sorry, and I'll get to that in a little bit later in the video, but I know some people want a little bit more customization when it comes to Medic, because all you have in Medic is submachine guns, as opposed to Recon, where you have self-loading rifles and bolt-action rifles, and Assault, you have semi-automatic rifles and assault rifles, and Support, where you have MMGs and LMGs. So I know people are just complaining how Medic is a little bit one-dimensional, and I think it will be very interesting if they add carbines into Medic, because they are short-ranged, because this is a suppressed weapon, so it will be short-ranged, obviously. So yeah, I don't know where it'll go. Hopefully it goes into Medic, because it'll add more dimension to Medic, because all really Medic has is submachine guns, so there's not really any guns that are really good for long range. But Medic is more balanced now than it was previously, or should I say submachine guns are more balanced now than they were previously, because I remember in Battlefield 1, if anybody rushed you with a submachine gun, you were fucking destroying them. There's nothing you could do. If somebody rushed me and I had like the MP18 or the Automatico, oh my god, dude, they're getting turned into Swiss cheese. It's a wrap for them. But yeah, so I think Medic will be a lot better if they add some, verticality to it. Not verticality, but what the fuck am I saying? Some dimensional to it. If they add some dimension to it, I think it'll be a little bit better. Add the carbines in there, move the M1A1 maybe, because then you can. Actually, no, because that's more of a semi-automatic. But yeah, I know people complain about Medic, how there's not really much customization when it comes to Medic, and I agree with them. There really isn't that much customization. You just got your submachine gun, and that's the playstyle you have to go to, and I don't think that's fair, because there's people who love Medic and like to run Medic, to revive people, or they can just heal whenever they want and stuff like that. And I think because Battlefield 5 was going for, alright, if you want to heal whenever you want, you better be rushing people like a motherfucker. And I feel like if they add carbines, but just make them really bad at range, and just keep them in that mid to close range engagements, because a lot of the submachine guns aren't really that good mid to close range. The MP40 is my favorite submachine gun in the game, because it's good at that medium range. But the other ones are alright. They're not as better. They're not as good as a rifle. I'll just pick a rifle, obviously. And Assault is the reigning champ. If the Assault gets the carbine, then Assault has so many more weapon choices than the other classes, and that's where I get a little bit kind of like, alright, dude, like, this class is overpowered. All the best guns in the game are in Assault. The STG, the Gewehr, the Rib Arrows, all of them are in Assault. And it's not even fair. It's really unfair. Because anybody who wants a high kill game is going to run Assault. Because, in my opinion, the bolt-action rifles are terrible in Battlefield 5. They do not do enough damage. And I see where they're going here, because in Battlefield 1, snipers are so overpowered, that they wanted to maybe balance them out. But it doesn't really work here, because in my opinion, the self-loading rifles are overpowered. They're doing 60, 70 damage, and they can shoot a lot quicker. So the payoff for using a bolt action isn't that good unless you can get a headshot, So bolt actions are kind of shit, in my opinion. The Lee Einfeld is unusable. The Gewehr is alright, and the Krag is decent. But I'd rather just use a self-loading rifle, because there really is not that many good maps for sniping. At least on Breakthrough, I don't play much Conquest, but on Breakthrough, it's a little bit harder to snipe because the map is obviously smaller. So if you push into the back, you'll take out the snipers and just cause hell for them. So yeah, that's why I think Recon is garbage. Just because the bolt action snipers are fucking trash. They do not have enough payoff for using them. There's no reason you should pick it up over a self-loading rifle. That's just how I feel. And the Assault obviously has the most dimensions to it, because you have a bunch of self-loading, a bunch of semi-automatic, and only a couple assault rifles, but there's obviously going to be more added. And then you have support. Support is just support from the other Call of Duties. But I do think the MG42 is a little bit overpowered, but I can see where they're going for it because it's such an iconic gun, and it does have a really fast fire rate. I'm not very good with MMGs, but if you're a fucking Jabba the Hutt bitch, and you just like to camp in a little room, nobody's getting you out when you have that MG42. That thing shoots so damn fast, you're gonna get fucking lasered if you walk into a room. So yeah, that's my problem with the MGs. Not really a problem, but they can be annoying. But that's just what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be plopped down and shitting on you. So yeah, there's that. Support has always been the same. In Battlefield 1, it's the same. You have your MMGs and you have your LMGs and stuff like that. And Assault was very dimensional in Battlefield 1. You had your semi-automatic rifle, not your semi-automatic. You had the rib rolls and stuff, and then you had your submachine guns. So you had some kind of like early ARs in there that were kind of like ass, but you still had, you know, your submachine guns and shit like that. And you had your rocket launchers, obviously. The equipment on all of them is fine, because it's been the same in every single Battlefield, pretty much. You know, Recon has a decoy, spawn beacon, this thing where you can, a little magnifying glass, not the binoculars, shit like that. Assault, you got the rocket launcher, you know, same shit, you know. But, you know, Medic is not as dimensional as it was in Battlefield 1, in my opinion. Because in Battlefield 1, you had your early ARs as well as your semi-automatic rifles. But they obviously switched Assault and Medic. And this Battlefield, because now instead of rifles being with Medic, rifles are with Assault. And that makes a little bit more sense to me. Because why the fuck are you going to be like kind of in the back seat when you have a fucking Assault rifle? You should be in the front pushing people. And Medic should be a little bit more up close and personal because you're going to be reviving people. What I am thinking is, oh yeah, I forgot about shotguns. They're in support as well. What I'm thinking is maybe they can move shotguns to Medic. Because, you know, Medic, you're going to be close quarters, shit like that. So maybe you should move shotguns to Medic. But I think they're going to add the carbine in Medic, maybe. And I'm really excited for the carbine because we haven't had a new gun in a while. I think the last new gun we had was the Ross rifle, right? Yeah. I know we're getting a new melee weapon and the fire axe, but I don't know, that doesn't really count. I'm not gonna be fucking running around with a fire axe as my fucking primary. I'm gonna get destroyed. You know, this isn't COD where I have jetpack boosters and shit. So yeah, that's not gonna be my primary, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm hyped to see what the carbine can do. I hope it's beast. What do you guys think about the carbine? What do you guys think about my opinions on this? Do you think they should add more dimensions to the classes in this game? That all being said, this your boy Kamran. If you enjoyed, smash that like button. And if you're new around here, subscribe. I upload every day, 2 times a day on all y'all favorite video games. With that being said, this your boy Kamran. I'm out.